have you said to the players you've already gone through a couple injuries and dealing with what you're dealing with? What's the message?
The message is we're prepared. Like, we've gone through OTAs, we've gone through fall camp with 10 plus guys. You always narrow it down to a few. And the guys that are here, they're prepared. So if a guy gets injured, the next guy up is not just a guy saying, hey, my turn, and let's get ready. He should be ready by now. So the way we do things here with developing players, the guys that are in the room, they should be ready for the opportunity at hand if a guy goes down. So that's kind of our approach.
Having said that, the first two games were pretty good against the other team's top rushers. Then it hasn't been, obviously, the last two for the most part, without Justin. What's your evaluation on what's happened overall?
Yeah, I think you punch somebody in the mouth, then you get punched in the mouth. You know, in old boxing terms, you got to punch out the gray, right? You got to get back to it and go to the next round and fix your mistakes. And we've covered all those issues with the team last week, and hopefully they're corrected, and the guys got to go execute.
Earlier this week, Nick Nellis was talking about the challenges of the 49ers run game, some of the angles that they create. How do you counterattack that?
I think it's simple. I think it's football, right? It's technique, it's execution, it's win your one-on-ones. There's no special appeal in football. Like, you guys got to be prepared. You have to execute the plan, and you got to use sound technique and fundamentals. I think that's what they do very well. So we have to match that and match their intensity. So I think if we can just get lined up and execute our game plan, we have a chance to win the game.
Are there any different challenges against this team, against that running attack?
No, I think, they're a divisional opponent, right? We all know what each other's doing. They know what we're doing. We know what they're doing. We just got to go out there and play the game, and our players got to play a little bit better game than their players do.
How do you feel about the push you guys have been getting this season?
I think the push is good. I think, we've been mixing and matching. It's kind of like deja vu. Remember last year, we had two guys go down the first 2 weeks. Kind of this year, kind of the same thing. But I think we've been generally getting better and getting better push up front, at least, and for the most part. I know what the stats say and all that, but you look at the film, if you're a real football watcher, you see that there's some good things happening in the front seven. So we like it.
Do you see any adjustment in the snap allocations? Because they've gone up for a bunch of guys since Justin got hurt, trying to level them out, maybe just a little more?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like you experienced something the year before. How do you fix it, right? So we have numbers. We have 5. Sometimes we had 6 up, and we just kind of distribute those reps accordingly and play the marathon game. It's a long season, so trying not to go through what we went through last year.